You and I are going to do... Hello? Okay, there we go. Now that's a little bit better. Now that's... Hello? Hmm. Interesting. No. That just won't do. Oh. Now you want to work. Do you? Do you really? What if I do this? Does the gain need to be all the way up? Hello? Okay. Well, that's at least different. Hello. Now isn't this meta? Hmm. Wonder if anyone's here. I'm going to assume the answer is maybe. And so I will be talking, I guess, as though to somebody, and then maybe someone will show up. There's an NHRL event tomorrow. I'm going to do a little bit of a preview, go over some bots that I think are going to be interesting. And that's about all. Or it's not. It's hard to say, honestly. I'm not really sure what. I'm not sure when this will end. Kind of depends on how locked in people are. Oh. Hello. I think that's Anthony. Yes? In this chat. Hello, Anthony. So I'm just gonna pull up the spreadsheet of the matchups. Just gonna pull it up and go through, talk about some that I think should be fun. Maybe we'll also pick like what group is gonna be the most interesting. God, there's so many 3-pounders. Look at this. Group E right up top. It's gonna be fun. Impact, of course, coming in as, I don't know, favorite, but like, I mean, if you've won before, you can win again. You know, that's kind of just, we know what the ceiling is of that bot. Is sweep an entire event. I don't know what Toby Roan is. I don't think anyone does. Well, I mean, at least one person does, because someone built it. So, that was interesting. Good job, Dan. Thanks, Dan. Anyway, Horridus is underrated, and I want to talk about Horridus, actually. They fought, actually, I don't know if it'll be there. Let's look up some fights. I remember that was one that I was hoping to pick in that fantasy draft. Because people forget about Horridus. Let's see if we can find it. Let's see a good... See if this was a good one. I believe this one, this little guy's Horridus.
Robots,
3,
they've adapted, man.
2,
They're here.
1.
Yes, let's go.
Robots fight.
Ooh.
Just like a...
Horridus.
It's
This
pretty
is
standard, right?
Bardic,
It's
or
just
are we?
a normal, like,
You know, I didn't ask the builder.
compact.
Pull it out, or if we're pronouncing it.
But
We
look at
probably
how good
should
it's
have done
right.
that.
Yeah. Is it an acronym or an
This is
initialism?
a solid robot.
Either way, they're taking it to
Even
Horridus.
breaks it up.
And
off the
pieces
Bardic.
coming off.
Bardic is getting completely disassembled. Chunks of the robot littering the
Getting
arena,
pretty
but
good
that
angles and
hammer
stuff.
saw
It's
is
not-
still doing its best to
Not the
self-right.
hardest
Oh,
task,
look at the
'cause they just
battery,
win the
Richard,
first
is just
engagement, send 'em on their way.
shredded.
Like,
How is that not on
Wow.
fire?
I don't know, but this is a loser goes home fight, and both really not holding back.
Also, I appreciate the... See if we can get a better shot of it a little bit. But you can see the motor is just chilling out there. Like, I don't know if... Where's a good... Yeah, like that right there, that is their motor. And against a hammer saw, they just went in and they're like, it is what it is. And it worked. It worked great. And yeah, just well driven, pretty solid. Oh, Horridus is... Oh, it's already tested. You saw that, Anthony? Good sign. Should do well. Yeah. That's Horridus. I love Unicorn Sparkle because every time I see its name, I go Unicorn Sparkle, because it just sounds incredible. It's kind of like a mixtape looking flamethrower. I don't know if people have seen it. It's nice and it's very like, I want to say pink or purple, but I'm a little bit colorblind, so I'm not sure which one it is. And that'll be embarrassing when we look at it and it's definitively one color or the other, and I just don't know which one it is. What did I just say? Unicorn sparkle. Corn sparkle. Not chubby unicorn. Get out of there, Tim. We'll talk about you later. Yeah, like look at it.
By Markion.
2,
Okay, this one it's very metally, but yeah, look at that. It's like proper flame. And again, kind of the mixtape style of just it is a butane tank with some wheels on it. Works decently. Doesn't drive quite as well as mixtape did, because I mean was like prime Calvin Eba, like no shit. But I don't know, pretty tanky box. It survived a decent amount against Monkfish when they fought. Took a good like 10, 12 hits before it got knocked out, which against Monkfish is fine. It's great. Shout out Radix. Radix. It's Radix. It's not Radix. Shout out Radix. Wonder if I can... Whoops. Wonder if I can do one of these. Alright, I'm going to be over here now for a little bit. So, because if we're looking at this page that's on this side, then I might as well be on the other side. And check this out. I was playing around with OBS and I can do this. So now, I'm looking where we were. Oh, I'm gonna shut my window. Shout out motorcycles. Big fan of the concept of the motorcycle, as everyone in my fucking town is apparently. Every night, without fail, there's one or more motorcycles. Not a big street, not really a throughway. They love this house. They love serenading me out my window or through the walls, because you can hear them because they're right there. It's great. Shout out to motorcycles. Anyway, also shout out to Radix. One of the only bots I have a shirt of. So he has some pretty sick merch. He's got like the blade design on the back, and like it looks like a technical drawing of it. Is more? I think more people should do that. Like technical drawings of blades as merch is pretty sick. Like Seth used to sell a shirt with his like logo blade. And I just think, I don't know. So many people have like sick blade designs that I feel like that's an untapped market, you know? Like, dude, like a Spartan blade or something. Just saying. Radix is great and everyone should love it. It's a little like a compact undercutter. It's kind of like back in the day Silent Spring if it had a bar instead of a disc. And same type of deal of just like can survive its own chaos that you can't, and then that's how they win. Keeps improving. He brought like kind of an untested, not untested, he put a lot of testing in, but unproven version to December. He made finals last year. He's made finals 2 years in a row. On last December went okay. Kind of ran into some issues that I don't know. Hopefully we won't see this time. He posted a picture to Instagram. I don't know how to get it. I don't know how to get it up on this stream right now. But I'll do like a visual play-by-play and describe it. You know, as you do. Where basically he like redid the motor mounting seams. Like it's now this weird little like 2-plate system that I don't know really. exactly how it works from the outside. But yeah, what if I do this? What if you see it on my camera? Yeah, look at that. That wasn't super helpful, but it's too late. I've already, that's what we get. Yeah, because it's always like he has his top plate, and then he has a motor plate mounted to that top plate that the motor mounts to. But now he has like an intermediate plate and then the motor plate. I'm not sure why. I'll have to ask. It looks awesome, and I'm sure it serves a smart purpose because his designs are well thought out. I don't know. We'll see. Should be strong. Should be hard to take out. Land a bunch of big dumb hits, which is what you want for a big horizontal. Let's watch a Radix fight. Radix fight. Did it again. Um, those are really. I loved his lunatic fight. Yeah, this one was nuts. From June of last year, might have been year before. So yeah, spins up, goes in. Zach Knight's fought plenty of horizontals. He's kind of used to this. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that chaos. God, I love this spot. So, probably lost, maybe tied the first engagement, loses the second one. Bang, huge hit. And again, doesn't care. Can get launched several times and is chilling. Big shower of sparks, nothing really came of it. Nice little pop. Again, Zach Knight's fought a horizontal or two. He's like 4-1 against Buzzkill. Bang! Look at that. Oh, both weapons are down. Oh, now it's one of these. Just kidding. Haha, Radix is still going. That beater is out. That beater is no longer in that robot. It is hanging on by a thread. You can see the, yep, and then Zach taps out. Also, yeah, I don't know if you guys have noticed this little glitch on Brett's zone. I don't know if I can get it to happen again. Where you can just like, you can make your mouse like infinite hover back and forth. I think what happens is there's like one pixel, like the button shifts by 1 pixel, and so it goes in and out of where your mouse is every single frame, and just does one of the. Oh right, yeah, should have said like seizure warning or something. Don't look at it if lights are bad for you. But yeah, you can see how canted the weapon is here. Like that is the straight line of the wheels, and that is the line of the weapon. Not even close. Looks like the wedge is bent as shit as well. Started flat, no longer flat. Yeah, I like Radix. Radix. Um, should probably just pick like one bot from each group if this is gonna go any amount of time. Because there's a lot of threes, which means I'm gonna skip over Snuggle Muffins. Sorry, Snuggle Muffins. Who's most anticipated from Group A? I mean, Sir Lacey again has a dumpster. Kind of felt like Showtimes where it's like, I don't know, there's like different types, right? Like Impact felt like it was just like as a design, it's just can just beat all of the other ones, whereas Sir Lacey and Showtime kind of feel like they're good enough to fight anybody and like be in a fight with any robot, and they just have the driving pedigree to just outdo them when you're in a duel. It's like if you guys are following basketball right now, if Jalen Brunson, he's in the finals. It's like there's some people you look at and you're like, oh my god, this is the greatest player in human history, and some people are like, this guy's really good, and if you're in a close game with him, you're gonna lose because he's just like you get into a dogfight and he's a bigger dog, and it leads to good fights. It ends up like I feel like if you have that sort of experience, you end up doing better. I don't know if that's actually supported, but it feels like you do better in against the field, like against other high level competition, if you have that sort of experience. Like Impact, of course, Lars has a ton of drive experience, and he's had bots and like had success where he's not the best bot in the fight, and he has to like drive around and be smart and outthink, outplan his opponents. Same with Sir Slicey. Like he had a couple really impressive fights against big wheels, like back to back in February of this year. Let's watch. Oh, I forgot he was in February. But like, yeah, this fight against above average. Like this is just a. I remember in my hubris when I saw this matchup, the next fight was against my friend Sam with Colossus. And so I texted him when I saw this matchup, and I was like, "Oh, like above average is gonna win," because matchup wise, he should. Like, this is basically what this archetype is designed to fight. Is like a square, compact four-wheel drive vert with a gap in the middle that you can snipe the belt. Like, Sir Slicey should lose this fight. Sir Slicey should lose this fight most of the time. And you see, he comes out of the gate really, like, driving smart. Okay, not that he did get hit, like first thing on the side, but like getting to space, trying to circle around. Like getting hit and stuff, but also trading blows, like taking out actual chunks of the wheels. Which is a benefit of a Drisk against a bot like this, is you are able to like actually take chunks a little more than like a beater bar can. Beater bar, you just gotta pop them up all the time. But yeah, look at this wheel damage he's doing. Also, like, just yeah, now that the fight's sort of settled down, like he's just out driving him. Just be smart and get to the side, and it's just cascading failure from there. Boom, big hit. Like, I don't know. It was just a very well done, like, executing exactly pretty much how you need to. Which makes me wonder, actually. To some degree, it makes me wonder. Oh, hi, Daphne. Yeah, to some degree, it makes me wonder, like, would a Drisk just do better than a beater against a four-wheel drive or against a huge? But he did lose the next fight to Colossus, which, you know, levels to this. Like, above average is a good robot, but there's it doesn't move the same way. It doesn't. It's why part of why Colossus is good is because it's. I mean, A, the size, like it just is so much larger, and then B, it moves better than a big wheel should be able to. But yeah, like just solidly won this fight that he should absolutely not have. Then yeah, weapon goes down eventually, but doesn't matter. He did all the damage he needed to in the beginning. And so that's what I mean. Like Sir Slicey can win fights that it is not. Like, if you just look at it on like paper, like if you were simulating that, you would be like, oh, he's just gonna lose this fight. And especially, Beetles are just gonna get more competitive. Like, that's only gonna scale up. Shout out Plum Bop. I like this bot. I like Lifter Verts. Uh, their ant weight version is called Lilac Restraint. I guess as the opposite, or maybe as an inversion, which I enjoyed. Uh, this group has a bunch of feel like these three in particular. I love I love beat drill. Beat drill is a double overhead drill bot. It's like if you took Power of Friendship and like merged both halves together in an unholy like experiment, and then gave it a shuffler. I'm a fan. Also, this is from the people who build the beater bar Ghastly. They're just like they're just fun people to be around. So I want their creations to succeed. Unfortunately, Termination Shock is their round one, who is not easy. Came in third at the WPI Open. I think it was the only, yeah, it was the only WPI bot to place on the podium. Showtime might have been 4 though, so like, you know, close. I feel like Termination Shock, Dollar Tree. I feel like I remember hearing that Dollar Tree is another like dollar store punch, like part of that lineage, which in its was the kit version of Pipeline Punch they were trying to get going for a little bit. I might be totally off base with that. It might just be some random 4-wheel drive vert. If so, excited to see it debut. Honey Badger looked pretty. I think that was. I'm pretty sure that one was one that Zoe posted some test footage of. Honey Badger looked pretty lethal. Um, yeah, out of this group. So yeah, if we're picking bots out of each group, so far just the highest seeded one is the Dollar Tree is wide vert multi. Then I have no idea. Okay, so like 2 fully defines. I mean, still scary. But like, yeah, B-Drill is so fun. That'll be 3 hammer saws in 1 fight. Will be interesting. And then on the other side, 3 verts in 1 fight because Honey Badger's also I think Honey Badger's a beater bar. That'll 2 fully defined. It's I feel like new multi-bot is hard because that's a lot of bot to maintain for a thing that you're still learning about, and also you don't have that much experience taking apart putting back together. I'm excited to see how it goes, but I feel like once it gets into like a damaging back and forth, win or lose, I think that's gonna, I don't know if end their day, but just like change the pH of the room. You know, I'm excited to. I don't know. I like seeing verts that are cool and fun. Like you can just. I think that. I mean, I think a lot of people's enjoyment of this sport as a whole, like if you like watching verts hit each other, then you're gonna have a good time usually. And I'm lucky that I do. It's like two verts fighting together should be fun. Shout out Fee Fan. That was one. That was the first bot my team ever fought in November 2021. We also brought a fingertech beater bar, and they brought a fingertech beater bar, and we fought each other. It was a weird, stressful event. Like we got there like an hour and a half late. It's kind of funny. Um, Shout out to this group. If you we Maxwell Morningstar, Maximilian Morningstar, not sure his full name, does excellent roasts of his group every event. He's the builder of Actual Size. He did pretty solid this time. he might be the bot to beat coming out of this group. It should, like, again, by the numbers, should be Turbo Fiend, just because historically successful. Also, like, balled out the last tournament. Turbo Fiend did great in Pro Tour, made top 4, qualified for finals. It's kind of one of those bots that, like, yeah, again, like, you just kind of need to have like you need to be in that like flow state, and if you're in that, it scales up well with how well the driver is doing. It's weird. Like, there's some bots that are going to consistently be what they are, and there's some bots that are more variable. And like, Turbo Fiend is one of the more consistent of that like variable group. It's weird. Like, it's not that they run into issues frequently. It's just, I don't know, they occupy a strange place. But it's sometimes like Julian or Dima will just like have that dog in them and get into a great fight and just sweep through people. And I don't know. After Julian loses a fight to a weird style of robot, it's Julian running it at this one because Dima's been poached for commentary again. After Julian fights a weird style of bot, he usually comes back with something interesting the next time he fights it. And he just got his teeth kicked in by a big wheel in Pro Tour. It's a short turnaround. Might see something, but I'd be interested. Be interested to see if he has something if he faces actual size. He thinks he's evil. There's good in him, but he, like, again, to quote Max Morningstar, if they didn't call the villain of Star Wars evil Darth Vader, they just called him Darth Vader. If Julian was evil, we wouldn't have to say evil Julian. We'd just say Julian, and you'd know it. It's because Julian at his nature is good. I like to, every time that he like does something nice, which he does a lot, I like to poke fun of him and be like, oh wow, not so evil now. And he's like, shut up, I'm totally evil. Like, there was a point where he was like going out of his way and spent like a while helping someone like get their bot together. Afterwards, I was just like, it's performative. I don't think it's real. It's like, no, it's totally real. He threatened to spit in your robot. I don't know. Ask the robot. Depends how your robot feels about it. I like Zombie a lot. I don't think people know Zombie much. Which, again, Zoe posted a picture. It used to be treaded in its first appearance. Now it's wheeled. That's not how you spell it. Zombie. Yeah. I forget which one of it had like a very encouraging one. I think it had a very encouraging loss, so I think it was this fight. I don't usually watch fights with somebody. Yeah, like, look at how well it's moving. It's a beater bar, so it should win engagements against Big Disc Bird, but it is. Lost aside a drive, but it just changed its drive system. And we'll see when the hits come, but as I remember, yeah, like, okay, loses treads, let's fix that issue, maybe. But otherwise, tank the hit, didn't care. I don't know. hit to the front, doesn't care. Like, you know what I mean? It's... Look at that. I tend to overrate build quality a little bit when I'm thinking about how much, like, how good a robot's gonna do. Yeah, I can do that. The robot audio is... How is it, like... How is, like, this? Actually, I can just look and I can see the levels. So if I keep talking, then it looks like they're similar now. Maybe I need to be closer to the microphone as well. I mean, the right answer is talk louder, but that's just not gonna happen. Hooray! Hooray, I think. I'll knock it down a little bit more. More equal meow. Meow, she says. Okay. Alright, I'll knock it down a couple more decibels again. There, like negative 20.5 we're at. Whereas I'm at negative 9.1. So I have 11 decibels of advantage and I'm still losing to a stream. Still losing to a video that I pulled the volume down most of the way. You can't see it, but look at that. The volume is almost all the way down and I'm still losing. I'm gonna buy a megaphone. Like, not for this stream, just for normal life. I just like walk around with a megaphone. So that's zombie. What's next? I know I said one per, but I'm just gonna keep rambling. So that's more fun. Did I advertise this stream anywhere else? Hold on, give me a second. I think I was supposed to send a link. I did. Okay, I sent one other link. Okay. I mean, this isn't about viewership anyway, who cares? This is to learn. Whatever glitchy is, it's probably not bad. It's Georgia Tech. Oh wait, no, is that the... I think that came to an... I think that came to an XP event. I forget, I'll have to look. Galumph is the closest Tom Farkas has come to like a just meta normal robot. It is a shuffling overhead. Like shuffling tilted overhead spinner, which still fucks. But like it's a spinner. He's doing an interesting he's gear driving the cherry bomb motor. How original. Boo, boring, he says, building a two-wheel drive mid-cutter. Yeah. His most meta bot since first drink of the day is first bot. Silly little lifter guy, which I was a fan of. Honestly, pretty solid matchup against actual size. Like, it's still tough because his actual size drives pretty great, so he might be able to get around the side. Oh, I see. Oh yeah, right. That's what glitchy was. Now I remember. Okay, yeah. So wide wide reach vert, which we've actually never seen before. No one's ever built a wide reach vert. So shout out to Zombie. They've got to fight the first one ever. Hope they're prepared. Hope they figure out a good solution. I don't know. That'll actually be pretty fun to go straight from that into actual size Galumph, which is just insanity. Actual size keeps doing that. Actual size keeps having to fight like weird, insane. You had to fight against Chaos Upright is the one that I'm thinking of. Actual size. His fight against Chaos Upright was really funny. Look at all these. He fought Hodag. He fought a punching vert, which probably you fight like a normal vert, but still weird. He fought Erebus, which is like, I mean, just look at it. This lifts. It's great. But yeah, like look at this. Look at this fight. Look at how like goofy these two things are. They like cuddle at some point. Yeah, look at this. They cuddle. They hang out and cuddle in the middle of the arena instead of fighting. I love this fight. This made a previous 5 great fights that missed stream article. And so, yet again, actual size just being in a situation. Shout out Cookie Crumbler. The whole Oyster family has fun, interesting bots. Because they have Cookie Crumbler, which pretty standard, just like tool drop beater bar. I think the non-standard part of it is Kate. Kate is like just a bundle of joy. We fought her. I forget which one of our bots. I remember talking to her, and she's just like very energetic and fun. They have that. They have the Trundler, I believe, is one of theirs. The Trundler is a shuffling mid-cutter, which you don't see often. For some reason. Like, I would think that it would function pretty well as well. Thank you, Shri. I'm glad you think so. I got a fun, cool recommendation from somebody to do a thumbnail face. And then I didn't know what to do with it, so it just had me pointing at the NHRL logo. But I'll learn someday how to do thumbnails. This is the Trundler. This is another Oyster family creation. Like 75% sure on that. It might be someone else. But yeah, I think if you're building a horizontal, like some designs with a small horizontal that's like agile and nimble are smart and cool. But the most fun ones are just a big dumb horizontal. Like that's just always sick. That was sick in 2010. That was sick in 1995. It's awesome now. Like so that's another one of theirs. Iceblade. Iceblade is so interesting. I love the shape of Iceblade. Oh, it fought Vanguard. I didn't know. This is Iceblade. Here, let's zoom in. Actually, wait, no, we don't. We're not cavemen. We have technology. Look at this. Look at this snazzy gentleman. Okay, I guess it's not going to load more. Okay, there we go. I think they've lost this bolt, which is good. But, like, this disc is fun to, like... And then you have, like, a UHMW disc with double steel bars as the impactors. Because it's sick. Whatever reason. You have a triangle shape, which does actually have some benefits, like it makes it harder to get stuck in certain orientations. It would have more benefits if it was ending in a wheel, like if over here there was wheel, because like you still could get stuck here to here on the wall. But I like the shape of robot. I think the shape of robot is fun and interesting. Um, Also, just the all sloped sides as an idea, great. I liked it when Hydra did it. Hydra, something about the robot, not me. I don't know what the last message was. Um, yeah, these, and then like, I don't know. I like robots in this shape. I think they're fun. Try Harder is also another bot that's looks kind of like this. It's cool. I like them. Um, and then it fights like how you would think that would. Shout out Anomaly. Oh, that's tough actually. That's a tough matchup. It's big shuffle and undercutter like a picture cold snap. I think it might be a. It's like you know how with like a vaccine or with like antibodies, it'll like understand the shape of a virus and then like try and glom on to the shape of that. I think that's Georgia Tech's response to Cold Snap is Anomaly of like we need to understand and then we can defeat it. otherwise like otherwise you just have like otherwise you just have the kudzu of robot combat just like taking over everything. So it's like I don't actually I don't actually know if that's the reason, but I like Anomaly. Let's just again, I just like big dumb horizontal. Let's just watch Anomaly hit some stuff. Um, Fought basics. It's a pretty good fight. Saw this one live. I was standing nearby. Bang. And yeah, shuffling. A big part of the reason why I haven't been particularly anti-shuffler. You're a big dumb horizontal. You have a big dumb horizontal. Or are you calling me a big dumb horizontal? Um, the anomaly line has beaten Cold Snap. Holy shit! Really? This is the. It's actually one of two bots to lose to a. Actually, no. Yeah, it's the only one that lost to a drum kit. The other one lost to a dance pad. That is true. I mean, it's got the yeah. I guess because most of it we saw a normal V, which is could be anything, but it's because there's five eyes. Um. Oh yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, that's part of the reason why I haven't been particularly anti-shuffler is because like mostly it benefits the horizontal, which I feel like a lot of the times just loses to like a. I feel like a perfect horizontal just loses to a perfect vert, you know. And you can win, but it's you have to just outdo them relative to their archetype, if that makes any sense. And the shuffler means that you launch yourself less, which means you're more stable, which is a lot of the vert advantage. Yeah, because I saw they had anomal VI, so I'm guessing this is essentially the version 6 still. Maybe version 7, I don't know. Which would be. Yeah, here. Oh, it fought. Huh. Oh, Jesus. Right, I forgot about this fight. So it was round 1, fight 1 at this tournament. Is that the Goober Blade? Is that Ayosha's Goober Blade? Oh, I love that thing. It's so goofy. No, okay, no, it's a little different. Like a V6.5. Okay, yeah. Makes sense. So like 6 with some with some extras. Cool. I would I would understand making fun of them constantly for losing the drum kit. We probably would too. Jeez, look at that. Hold on. Wait, I wanna slow that one down. Frame by frame. Frame by That's one frame. So, okay, they're right here. Silent Spring driving over. One frame. Don't look at that. That's ridiculous. All right, we can keep watching the fight now. And then skitters across the entire arena. Again, 4.5 pounds, by the way. Yes, this is 9 pounds of robot. It might be. We should put that in the trophy case. We should put the drums, like a pair of drumsticks or something at least. Oh yeah, is the Pro Tour trophy in the case yet? Probably not, because Sam graduated like 10 minutes later. Yeah, holding its own. Make Silent Spring up and stop for a second. That's something. And its weapon didn't stop. And so this plus some extra versions. If I remember correctly, it was just some like electrical issues in the next fight or something. I forget. We can watch it after. But I want to watch this because it's fun. NBA finals are on. Could be watching that, but nah. Yeah, and Silent Spring outmobiles them, but it outmobiles like every shuffler except for 5 still. You're keeping it? Ah, no, but that one's a placeholder. Come on. You're Yeah, receiver issues. Okay. Oh, so the ones that they gave out are the real thing? Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know this. So the dumpster's not in there. I don't know. I don't. I think we're overrating the value of it. I get it. Like I get. Also, like you don't want it stolen, but no one. They're gonna look and they're gonna see a trash can that's spray painted gold. They're gonna be like, "What the hell is this?" But that's again. I didn't win it. It's not mine. It's not my place to say where it should go. But I feel like we're worrying about an issue that doesn't exist. Anyway. Oh, okay. And then weapons stopped for some reason. That and then. Okay, so it looks like it's still twitching. So if it's still could be a some sort of an ESC, and it didn't look like it was free spinning really. ESC short. So now it's hard to spin the motor. Could just be a mechanical issue, like something got jammed up, something broke. Whatever it is, I'm sure they did plenty of design review and figured it out. At least know what it is, whether it's solved or not. The will the Pro Tour trophy even fit? I don't know. I don't know. Wherever it ends up, it ends up. Shout out. I know you like to downplay it. Shout out Anubis, that bought Fox. It was all receiver. Oh, that sucks. It sucks when there's weird issues too, because it looks like it should be something weird and complicated, but it's just. Ugh. Well, I mean, great. Means less to fix, but yeah, that's annoying. And like, I don't know, receivers, electronics in general, but especially the receiver is kind of black magic. Like it's kind of the inputs are sometimes it's understandable what the issues are. And sometimes it's oh, thank God Daphne's leaving. All right. Well, now we get 2 viewers. Better than none. So we'll take it. Yeah, but receiver issues are always so weird because it feels hard to parse like what is. It feels like the solutions. Yeah. Easier to blame Derek and move on. Yeah, that's true. What was it talking about? I don't remember what I was talking about. So I'm gonna start talking about Anubis. Receivers are weird. Moving on. Anubis had a great run the last tournament. It beat what, like either 2 or 3 golden dumpster winners. I'm just gonna I'll go I'll go through it quicker. But like 5 actually. Jesus Christ, dude. Well, oh right, lost the fight to Turbofin. But went 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1 against golden dumpster winners in the span of like 10 hours. It's, not too bad, not too shabby. It looks like the best version. It kind of feels like Eruption, like fight style wise, in terms of drive style, in terms of body shape, and we know Eruption can win. So I don't know. This is another like first tier bot to me of like could reasonably sweep through the whole thing. Like I don't see anyone here who it's like, oh, that's just a killer. Like lost to Colossus is like that's like a horrendous matchup. You're again kind of supposed to lose that as this style. Actual size in that category, less proven, but like rapidly evolving. Yeah. Another one, like, yeah, runs off power of belief. I mean, even, I don't know. Not there to drag it down again. You were at the last one, I think. I forget. I think you were at Pro Tour. But I don't know. I think it has a lot of potential. I think it could just slay through everybody. 0-0 is fun. It's really fun, which is good. It's one of the better qualities to have in a robot. It's hard to make it move because it's 0-0. Like, look at it. Oh, was it really? Oh no. Alex Pick is the Anubis, like it's like for him specifically, it's a free win on the schedule for some reason. Like he just has the number of Alex Pick. You can just watch 0-0 versus B-roll again. That was a banger. Doink. Starts off a little slow, but I mean, this is just a stupid amount of weapon in the 3-pound box. Shout out B-roll for like getting an actual hit on the. It's just so. It's such a strange shape of thing. Both of these are. Both of these just... Like, no amount of robots you have watched will make this look normal. You could show this to any person on Earth and it'd be like, yeah, this is weird. Okay. See you, Shri. Thanks for stopping by. I will try and have fun. I will have fun. I'm having a great time so far. I will do this again with more setup and notice given to people than a message 10 minutes before that was wrong about the time. Oh. See you later, Anthony. Good luck tomorrow. You're gonna kill it. I'm gonna see if we have anyone else left. We might have had exactly 2 viewers. How do I do that? I'm just gonna do it the easiest way I can think of, which is just go to YouTube and look at my own stream. I'm gonna pause it because that feels like it would get weird. 1 watching, which could be any amount watching. Oh yeah, I didn't add any. None of you had like? Oh, SMH. Anyway. I'll keep going until... I'll just keep going until like 11:30. This was good and instructional. So I definitely need more structure if it's going to be better. But it's... we know that. Just how these go. So that's some notes. Kind of like the format of just hang out, watch some fights. Kind of like just doing this. I might just do this again for next time, but with like, again, just better setup. I don't know. I think this was productive. Well, see y'all later. Thanks for coming by. Or if you didn't, how are you hearing this? I'm